Hello and welcome to Economics Unit 3. This video is all about production. Now, we're not just going to be talking about actually producing goods, but actually distributing them as well. But let's start with the making of the goods. The most efficient way to produce many goods is division of labor. Division of labor is when you break down a job into many small tasks, easier tasks that are each performed by different workers, so that instead of one worker trying to do one big complicated job, thereby increasing the chance of failure or poor quality work, instead have a bunch of workers just get good at one small easy task. And as long as everyone does their one small easy task right, and it's easy so they will, the final complicated product will come out at a standard of quality that is acceptable, and it will come out faster than if one person did the whole thing. You will see division of labor used to produce many things. Car factories are just one example, where one person might be putting on the bumper, another person just make sure the tires go on right, and that's all those people will do, just that one small job over and over again. And as it goes from person to person, the car is gradually finished as it passes through the stations. To further aid the division of labor, there is the concept of mechanization. Mechanization is the combined labor of people and machines. For example, weaving machines to help make clothes. It's not a robot, you still need a human to run it. So that's mechanization, humans and machines. Tractors, using a tractor to harvest crops or to plant them or to sow seeds into the ground. However you use them, that's mechanization. You have a machine doing the work, but you have a man or woman operating the machine. Then there's automation. Automation now is talking about robots. Automation is production in which machines do the work and people are just overseeing them to make sure they don't break down, make sure they're running well, but people aren't actually operating or driving the machines, just checking them to make sure they keep doing what they're supposed to be doing. Car factories have gotten very good at this. These high-tech robot arms know exactly what to do to get the various parts of the car onto the car properly, quickly, and efficiently. Now, once the massive amount of products that you've efficiently and quickly made are ready to go, you've got to figure out how to distribute. Distribute means to get your product out to the people. The bigger distribution you have, the more people there will be exposed to your product, and therefore more people may choose to buy your product. So distribution has two functions in particular that we're going to talk about. First is the storage function. The storage function of distribution is the idea that many retailers will keep a 2 to 3 month supply of inventory for immediate sales, unexpected sales, so they don't accidentally run out if all of a sudden demand shoots up higher than they expected to. This is something that producers, wholesalers, retailers, all of which we talked about earlier in this unit or the previous unit, this is something that producers, wholesalers, and retailers will all take advantage of. The other function of distribution that I want to talk about is the transportation function of distribution. The transportation function of distribution is the idea that business owners must decide the method of transportation. And obviously they're going to use the ideas of rational choice and analyzing the opportunity costs of their decisions before they decide on how they're going to transport their goods. What's going to be the most efficient, fastest, and cost-effective way of doing that. And it could include many different means of transportation, whether it's a very fast plane, a very slow but maybe cheaper boat mode of transportation, or using something kind of in between as far as cost and speed is concerned by using trucks. And that's all the time I have today to talk about production. If you have any questions, please let me know in class. Thank you.